Now, do you think, first of all, that the UK relies too heavily on China for production of products?
Well, we rely too much on imports.
Yeah.
We'll never balance the books, our economy, until we start making more goods here. Look at other economies like Germany. They've got a balance of payment surplus because they've invested in industry. We've got to make more things in the UK to balance the books.
You know, that's what I'm thinking, because, and also there's this, the worry of the vulnerability that you suddenly find yourself under if, for example, with the pandemic, we didn't have any PPE, yet we could make PPE, but we didn't have any PPE. What about you, though, for the products that you make? Aren't a lot of the components that you would have in your products made in China or from China?
Some of the components are, because we can't buy them in the UK now. When I started the business 50 years ago, we could buy compressors down the road. Now we've got to go to China or Europe, actually. The UK has really let themselves down on manufacturing. We've got to make more things in the UK if we want to balance the books.
But why do you think that we're doing that?
Because it's easier in the UK to make money playing the stock market than investing in real businesses. And yet that process doesn't add any to the real economy. We've got to change the system here. We've got to accept, we've got to invest in real businesses rather than selling them to overseas companies. We talk about inward investment. We don't need inward investment, we need internal investment. We need inward investment because we've got a deficit. We've got to borrow money or sell assets to make up the deficit.
Yeah.
Borrow money, we can borrow money we can never repay. We've got no plans to repay. We keep borrowing.
And
it's crazy.
The thing is, though, it's not even sort of an even relationship either, because we don't really export anywhere nearly as much as the amount that we import. What do you think that we could do to sort of improve that? You know, because it's the people in this country that are partly driving this as well.
Government's got to start by encouraging investment in real businesses rather than playing the stock market. We've got to have a real think about our economy. We try and go for growth all the time rather than balancing the books. Treat of the economy is like our lives. If you haven't got any money, you don't borrow it to go on a Friday night. You might borrow it if you've got a hole in the roof. You might borrow it to invest in something. But we borrow money every year so we can maintain our lifestyle. And that's fundamentally wrong. Government's got to change that.
Now, where do you manufacture your products then?
County Durham.
So, right, so all in the UK. And
yes, we buy the motor, for example, on our washing machine from Korea, because that's the best one. And we don't make them in the UK now. All the plant we bought to make the washing machine was imported from Italy, from Spain, because we don't make those things in the UK now. We've got to change. We've slipped, and we'll pay the price at some future date.
Is there anything that British manufacturers offer that China can't offer?
Not really. Not really. The Chinese are quite good at making things. Let's not kid ourselves. They're very effective. But business goes to make things in China, not to reduce the cost to us, to make more profits. So, you know, we just need, the government's got to intervene.